Sometimes the people who push us the hardest aren't our friends. Sometimes the person who breaks your heart is the one who actually builds your future. They say success is the best revenge, but often that revenge is exactly what they wanted for you all along. A wealthy businessman named Mr. Sterling was being driven home by his longtime chauffeur, Sam. As they pulled into the driveway, Sam's young daughter, Maya, was playing near the gate with the neighborhood kids. "Stop the car," Mr. Sterling commanded. He rolled down the window and looked at the girl. "Maya," he said, "why are you out here wasting time with these kids? Go inside and study. If I ever see you idling around like this again, there will be consequences." Maya ran inside, tears stinging her eyes. It wasn't the first time Mr. Sterling had been harsh with her. He always seemed to look down on her, treating her with a cold, demanding attitude that fueled a fire deep inside her. Years later, Maya graduated at the top of her high school class. Sam, filled with pride, took her to see Mr. Sterling. "Sir," Sam said, "Maya has topped her exams. I want her to become a doctor. I've saved some money, but I was hoping you might be able to help with the tuition." Mr. Sterling didn't even look up. "A doctor? Sam, don't be ridiculous. You're throwing your money away. She'll never make it. People like you weren't meant for medicine. Find her a manual job and be done with it." Maya turned and bolted out of the room, sobbing. When her father found her outside, she looked at him with fierce determination. "He thinks we are nothing because we are poor?" she whispered through her tears. "I will become a doctor, not just for me, but to break his pride and prove him wrong." 7 years passed. Dr. Maya was now a respected surgeon. One afternoon, a nurse rushed into her office. "Doctor, we have an emergency. A Mr. Sterling has been admitted. His condition is critical." Maya froze at the name. She walked into the room and saw the man who had once belittled her, now pale and gasping for breath. "Do you recognize me, Mr. Sterling?" she asked. "I'm the chauffeur's daughter you told would never amount to anything. I worked every night just to prove you wrong. And now, the life you said was worthless is the one that has to save yours." Just then, her father, Sam, walked into the room. He had heard her words and shook his head sadly. "Maya, stop," Sam said. "You have it all wrong." "But Dad, he was so cruel to us," she argued. "He wasn't cruel, Maya. He was a mentor," Sam explained. "Every time he yelled at you to study, it was because he saw your potential. And that day you left his office in tears, he called me back in. He gave me the full tuition for your medical school, anonymously, so you would keep that fire in your heart to prove him wrong. He knew that if he was nice to you, you might get comfortable. He chose to be the villain, so you could become the hero." Maya stood in stunned silence, looking at the man in the bed with brand new eyes. We often hate the people who criticize us, but sometimes they are our greatest benefactors. They push us to heights we never would have reached on our own. True success isn't about breaking someone else's pride. It's about realizing who helped you build your own.